We're remembering a somber day for West Texas on the 3rd anniversary of the mobile mass shooting in Odessa. 7 people lost their lives on August 31st, 2019. On that day, many first responders and law enforcement stepped into action to handle the shooter and treat victims. Today, years later, our local law enforcement in Odessa is prepared for any events like the ones on that day. Christina Burgess is here. And how is our Odessa law enforcement prepared and ready 3 years later today?
Well, Alex, they have many things in place over at our Odessa law enforcement. For the Ector County Sheriff's Office and Odessa Police Department, they're prepared. They have prepared their officers at a moment's notice. They've taken a look at their policies, updated their equipment, excuse me, and even taken care of their officers' mental health when needed. 3 years after a tragedy struck right here at their home, Odessa law enforcement leaders, Ector County Sheriff Mike Griffiths,
senseless, very senseless act.
And Odessa Police Chief Michael Gerke.
You always go back and look at what you're doing and making sure everything's okay.
Are still continuing to do everything years later to make sure their officers are ready to step into action.
At a moment's notice, we'll deploy if something were to happen like that again, and we have more resources as an agency to do so at this day and time.
I have the utmost confidence in every law enforcement agency in the Permian Basin that they will take the correct action. There's no waiting around. It's go and go to the threat and eliminate the threat.
As years have passed, OPD has even upgraded equipment.
We looked at our policies and our procedures, and we were satisfied with those, but you know, we upgraded some breaching equipment and we bought more ballistic shields and things like that. So you're constantly looking at what you have and how you're able to respond.
But while they're taking care of the community, because of the August 31st shooting, Chief Gerke is making sure his officers are also taken care of.
As a department, you know, with the response that we had and the number of officers involved, you know, it's taken a toll on those officers too. So we have to be vigilant of their mental health and of making sure that they're okay. We monitor them, we keep an eye on them, and we offer all types of assistance. It took a toll on the department, but it took a much bigger toll on the community, and particularly those families that lost loved ones and had folks that were hurt and injured.
And both Chief Gerke and Sheriff Griffiths say their thoughts and prayers are with the families and the victims today.
Yeah, Christina, so here locally, that's what's happening. So how's that spilling over to a national level now?
Well, Alex, national and even state level, you can imagine several calls for change went out shortly right after all of this happened. Representative Brooks Landgraf filed a bill to create the Texas Active Shooter Alert System, known as the Layla Hernandez Act. It was named after 16-year-old Layla Hernandez, the youngest victim on August 31st. Now, this act would give you similar messages like Amber Alerts whenever there's an active shooting in the area. Landgraf hopes having this alert system in place will protect future Texans from mass violence.
The Layla Hernandez Act, in honor of the youngest victim killed on 8/31, passed unanimously through the legislature and was signed into law immediately by Governor Abbott. Now, that couldn't have happened without the support of West Texans, especially those like Layla's family, and especially her mother, Joanna Leyva, who provided powerful testimony in support of the bill at the Texas Capitol, where she was able to explain how an active shooter alert system could have saved Layla's life and can save countless lives in the future.
Now, the Layla Hernandez Act went into effect on September 1st, 2021.